Hi there. If you want to die of cholesterol poisoning, most folks would tell you to gorge on American fast food. But having sampled international cuisine, I can tell you that even McDonald's and Wendy's don't come anywhere close to the delicious heart attack in a bowl you can get from Brazilian pork dishes. Of course, they don't eat like this every day, and that's what makes this dish so special, feijoada. This is considered the national dish of Brazil, and if you know anyone of Latin American heritage, then you already know about this dish. Feijoada is Portuguese for pork and beans, but this isn't anything like the pork and beans we have here in America. For starters, there's far more meat to this dish than beans, and I like to call this dish the answer to Monty Python's Spam sketch because of the ingredients here. Meat, 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 black beans, and meat. This is one of those internationally famous foods that most Americans won't even touch because they've never heard of it and you can't get it at your local mall food court. Well, that's their loss, because once you've had feijoada, then you'll know that if this dish gives you a heart attack, you'll die with a smile on your face. One reason why feijoada is so popular is it's very easy to prepare. The crucial ingredient, black beans, have to be soaked so they'll be soft when it's time to cook. After covering the beans with water and covering the bowl with wrap, let the beans sit overnight on your counter. Don't put the bowl in the refrigerator because the beans won't soften as well in cold temperature. The next day, we drain the beans and save the liquid for use in the stew. Slice and dice an onion, and then it's time to prepare the meat. We start by slicing half a pound of bacon. Keep the bacon aside since we'll be adding that to the pot first. About the only ingredient that's considered mandatory in feijoada is chorizo sausage. We then prepare beef and pork. Since we're going to be slow cooking the meat until it falls apart, any cut of beef and pork will work in this dish. For today, we're using beef sirloin and pork shoulder. I got the shoulder on sale, and it still has the hock attached to the shoulder. Of course, you can simply pick up a ham hock separately at the store. Heat a large pot on your stovetop, preferably cast iron, to just a little more than medium heat. When the pot is hot enough that a few drops of water sizzle and evaporate immediately, add the bacon to the pot. Cook the bacon to render out the fat. Turn your stovetop heat to about medium to medium high and add your sliced pork, beef, and sausage. Cook the meat to brown the outside. When the meat is brown, add the beans to the pot and stir it all together. Now we add our flavorings of a teaspoon of kosher salt, 2 tablespoons of vinegar, and 2 tablespoons of ground pepper. Top with fresh cilantro, the chopped onions, and minced garlic. After a final stir, we add the ham hock on top of it all. And fill the pot with enough of the broth from the beans to cover everything, and mostly cover the ham hock. Cover the pot, bring the heat down to just under medium, and let the pot simmer for at least 3 to 4 hours, stirring occasionally. You can simmer the pot longer if needed, until the meat is cooked and falling apart. The beans will give a gray color to everything, and that's how it's supposed to be. It looks bland, but I assure you, the flavor is anything but. Prepare a pot of cooked white rice. Serve your feijoada over rice and garnish with a dash of cilantro on top. When you say, "I'm making some feijoada," you always end up meaning, "I'm making lots and lots of feijoada." So be sure to enjoy with friends and family. Feijoada is meant to be served on special occasions, but a dish like this will make any occasion special.